Last time we cut off the seed head and we put it in this little tub of bleach, and we did that so that we would have no disease or fungus on the head. Well, it's been in there now for 24 hours, so it should be nice and clean. So the next step now is to take it out of the bleach and put it in some water. Now I've just rinsed the seed head off there, just to get some of the bleach off this as well. As you can see, it's lost quite a few bits already, but if I just sort of gently, there you go, they just come off the head so easy, and they've already got a nice little bit of root on them. So it's just going to get popped in, bit of water, for the next 24 hours again. The ones that's already fallen off, which that's quite a lot already to be fair, like, but these ones can just go in here as well. And by doing this, like I've said, we're washing the bleach off, but at the same time, these little roots are just going to grow a little bit more in the next 24 hours, and then we get them in the seed tray full of compost. The roots will be good to go. So this leek head's been in the bleach for 24 hours and then in this bucket of water for another 24 hours. So now it's time to see how many we can get off the head and into compost. As you can see, some have already come off the head overnight. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a shake just to see if there's any loose ends that can come off naturally, because I don't want to be pulling at them or cutting them off or anything like that. The more natural they come off, the better they are. So we've got what we can off the head today, so I'm just going to put that down for now. I've got a sieve here, so I'm just going to pour my bucket, which has got the little leeks floating in, into the washing up bowl. Like so. Give them a bit of a shake like that. Just have a look at what we're dealing with. There you go. Some teeny tiny leeks, and you can just about see the roots on her already. So next up, we're going to get them potted on. I've already got a few in so far. It's quite a time consuming job, this bit, because you want it to be right, and you just inspect every leek to make sure, even at this early stage, it's all good, and if you can identify any problems early doors, it just goes in the bin straight away. Get ones like this where you've got two stuck together, just slowly prise them apart. You can see the little roots there, and you just pop them in. I'm pretty happy so far with this batch, to be fair. I haven't had to throw any out. Obviously early doors, your eyes are always drawn to the nicer looking ones early on. I tend not to bother with ones that are too small. It's quite tricky when they are at a certain size, because you're trying to take a little bit of the foliage or the flags. We'll start using proper leek terminology, shall we? So rather than calling them leaves, we call them flags. And so if we've got, and the flags are all attached to the base of the leek, which we call the root plate. So if you've got any decaying around that root plate, even at such an early stage in the game, it can cause you problems. And this is one of the best times to sort of do quality control. You know, you can see everything that you want to see at this stage, and the pricking out stage is the time that you can really get to the nitty gritty and keep the good ones and get rid of the ones that, you know, may cause a bit of bother down the line, like this guy here, for example. Now, it could just be from, whoops, come here you. Right. It could just be from the root plate, but you can see how it's a bit brown and whatnot, so I'm not going to keep that one. So this one, it just gets discarded because it could potentially cause problems down the line. So we gotta do one more to do, which is that guy, and there we have it, a full tray of leeks. At this stage, I'm just going to go through each one and just gently firm it in a little bit, just so when the roots do start to grow, they don't push the plant out of the soil. So there we have it, a tray of leeks all set away. I think we'll have a good crop out of this lot, to be honest with you. Look like some nice little young plants in there. So yeah, we'll pop that to a side and we'll show you the rest of the greenhouse, shall we? So here we have some leeks that were done a little bit ago. These ones here were set away on the 5th of September, and the ones in these guys here, these were set away on the 15th of September, so you can see a bit of difference in how quickly they grow. These are the ones that we've just done, so we need to get them labelled. I've got some tough ball onion second sowing in there. That was my first sowing of onions here, tough ball again. And then these are some ones that are absolutely flying, and they were set away on the 5th of September as well. And then this little scraggly tray here, I think they were set away about a week ago, and that's what I mean by standing up. Quite happy with them, but I'll leave them a bit. So there you have it, we've gone from head to tray. Now we'll follow this tray all the way through. I'm going to hopefully get some winners out of it at my club show, or maybe a bigger show, I'm not sure yet. We'll see how they perform. The leek head that we took the grass off, that's going to go back into some water now, and then every night or every other night I'll check it. If any's come off, I'll just put them on. I'm going to leave a link somewhere, hopefully up here or up here. I don't know how to do it, so wish me luck. On my last video, which is sort of what would be the next stages. I'm kind of halfway through my leek setting off at the minute, so I thought I'd get a video on now. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, and we will catch you next time. Cheers.